educators feel a lot of pressure around the topic of constructed response writing. That's because this skill is often associated with standardized tests where the stakes are high. To ease the pressure and prepare students for success, it's important to know what constructed response writing is, when during the day this is taught, and how to actually teach it. Readers are expected to draw conclusions of ideas stated implicitly in text, and then communicate their thinking orally and in writing. This reading skill is highly tested on state and national reading assessments, often in the form of the constructed response format. These are the open-ended questions asked after students have read one or more texts. An effective constructed response is typically 3 to 5 sentences and includes an inference with evidence and explanation. Because of these ingredients, most constructed responses fall under a unique genre of argumentative writing. Like persuasive letters, commercials, editorials, and argumentative research papers, constructed responses also utilize the what and why structure. The author states what he thinks and then explains why he thinks it. Although these responses are written, the subject matter is directly related to inferences made while reading. Without reading comprehension, there's nothing to write in a constructed response. Consequently, the writing about reading skills necessary for constructed responses are naturally taught during the reading block and/or by the reading teacher. Within these 3 to 5 sentences, students must write a response that is complete, coherent, and cohesive, meaning it succinctly provides the answer with evidence and an explanation. For this reason, many schools adopt a consistent acronym to support students, like RACE, SCR, Yes Ma'am, or RAP. These help students remember the required components. Regardless of the acronym chosen, don't attempt to teach RACE or any other acronym in a single lesson. Instead, teach each letter or facet of the acronym in its own separate mini-lesson. Explicitly teach what the letter stands for and how to fulfill it in writing. This includes explaining the purpose of the component, the type of information to include, where to find that information in the text, how to structure that sentence, and where to place the sentence within the overall written response. Although you teach each component of a constructed response separately, the process is cumulative. That means that every week you're getting closer and closer to students being test ready by generating solid and complete written responses.